Hi, y'all. So, a lot of judgment has been given about Ateta, Ateta out, Ateta in. I'm neither. I'm just a guy right now who's taking some distance after seeing, the decay of our club over a long period of time, with Arsene Wenger, um, staying as long as he did towards the end, and things just going on a slow decline over a period of time. Look, the guy still did better with the players he had than what those players were actually worth, but he needed to leave, and eventually he did leave. But then we made a lot of horrible moves once he left, right? So the Rahuls come in, and the Hasfamis and Unai Gazidis is supposed to lead the new Arsenal wave of like becoming a new continental structure of a club, um, while maintaining our um, self-sustaining model. Clueless owners who I think actually mean well, but like they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Um, and so because of that, you leave yourself vulnerable when you don't know what you're doing. If you're an owner who's super hands off, and then you don't have actually people who work for you who are best in class at what they do, and Arsenal found themselves with that. And so I've titled this short live Edu and Ateta's first summer of real accountability or total accountability, because this is the first time Ateta is actually going to lead us into a preseason. Remember, the guy came in the middle of last season, or the season before this last one, and then he was there, uh, and the COVID hit, right? And then summer came, but the last summer was bullshit, man. It was not a preseason. If you have played football or watched football long enough, you know that last summer was bullshit. It was not a summer window. And last summer also was a summer where we lost Raul, who was the supposed head of football at Arsenal. And so losing that guy in the middle of that, now you can argue how good Raul was or not. I didn't really care for him. I didn't think he was good. He was too much whining and dining, super agents, and trying to basically use his pocketbook and his contact list to 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 propel us forward. But actually, like that he wasn't even good at that. You know what I mean? So he fucked us. He fucked us. He got us Pepe, which I'll give him credit for, but he paid way over the price for Pepe. Great player, but paid way over the price for Pepe. Got us Kieran Tierney. That was a good deal. You know what I mean? So he did some things. He wasn't all bad, but I'm glad he left. But he left in the middle of the window, and so Arsenal basically Arteta is last summer was a window and last winter was a window for him, but those aren't windows, that we can really judge him on. So now I think is the time to really see what this man is made of. I think he's a very talented coach. He's shown that. I don't know what kind of manager he's going to be in terms of like, the vision being held by him and him being the one who drives everything forward and propels us forward as a club. But I do believe he's a good coach, and I trust that between him and Edu, they will do the best they can for the club. But let's see if their best is good enough. All right. I'm not gonna be out here defending them and saying they've done their best, and therefore we should be thanking them or praising them to hell and back. I do, however, think before we judge them, I know a lot of people have already made their judgments and they already have had it with these two guys. However, I do think they deserve a little bit of chance, like all of us. If you get a job, and then you know before you've even had a chance to show what you can do, you get fired from it. Like that's just not how the world works. And I'm happy that Arsenal haven't fired him, because um, the guy's got some promise, and I've seen enough to want to see him at least see through this summer, and then let's see what he does after this summer, and with the team. After having had a proper preseason, and I say actually that this is a proper preseason, even though this will also be disrupted by summer tournaments. You know, Euro 2020 didn't take place last year, so it's taking place this summer, which will cram a few things up when it comes to preseason plans. But I don't care to defend this summer as much as I care to defend last summer and the winter before, because I really don't think Arteta has had time to actually really coach this team properly and really also just like get his own players in. So now they do have a window that opened today, and they have a couple more weeks, you know, after the tournaments are over. So this is it. You know, they have to now stamp their footprint or their head fingerprint, whatever kind of print, on this Arsenal team moving forward. So let's see what they do. I wish them well, and I'll be watching and chatting about it from time to time. But yeah, I'm not quite excited yet, but I'm definitely intrigued and curious to see, because a lot of clubs are going to be making big plays to try and position themselves strongly for the next season and moving forward. Cheers.